Hello and welcome to the next session on this subject engineering graphics. So in this session I am going to explain the method of dividing line into equal number of parts, which will be requiring later on in the topic engineering curves. So when we'll go for engineering curves, in that case we'll have to divide line into equal number of parts. So in that case, this dividing line into equal number of parts, the procedure used for it will be very useful. Also in this session I am going to explain how to divide a circle into equal number of parts. So these are the contents of this session. Let us start. So let us say we have to divide a 100 line into 8 equal number of parts. So for this we have to first draw a line of 100 length. So this is the line which is drawn of length equal to 100 Let us dimension the line as the length of the line is 100 Remember, these two are extension lines and this is dimension line. We have to draw arrows with given proportion of 3:1 at the end, and here we have to put the dimension equal to 100, that is 100. You may be thinking of, if I want to divide it into equal number of parts, as said 100 divided by 8, then that distance is 12.5 millimeter. Now probably 12.5 millimeter can be easily taken using this scale. The distance is something like, I have to divide this 100 into say 7 equal parts, that is 14.28. Now you can see 14.28 cannot be measured using scale, and hence we have to follow a graphical method for dividing line into equal number of parts, right? So for this purpose we have to draw a line at any arbitrary angle. So I have not measured this angle, so I have just drawn this line at any arbitrary angle, 30, 40, whatever it is. Okay, now along this line I have to take certain distance in compass, and that is again arbitrary. Let us say I take certain distance in compass and I have to go on marking along this line. In this case we have to divide line into 8 equal number of parts. So I have made, we can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and of course first one was the 8. So this is the way 8 marks are made along the line. Now we have to simply join this last point with the last point on the line. So this is the way I have to just draw a line like this, and similarly now we have to just go on connecting these points with this line such that every line will now be parallel to this line. Now here we can make use of this roll and draw. We can see how to make use of roll and draw. Initially I have to set this scale with the first line, because first line we have drawn such that I have connected last point with this last point. Align this scale with the first line. Now I have to just go on moving it. So you can see, if I go on moving the second point, I have to join with the line. So once all these points are joined, we have to just name the points like this. So this is the way, by dividing this line into arbitrary equal number of parts, we could divide the given line into equal number of parts. Let us see how to divide circle into equal number of parts. To divide this circle into 12 equal parts, we have to first draw a circle of given radius. So this is the circle drawn of given radius 30 Then draw any horizontal line, like in this case this is one horizontal line drawn. At the center of the circle we have to match this mark of the protractor, right? And now as we have to divide it into 12 equal parts, we can see 360 degree is to be divided into 12 equal parts. So that distance comes out to be 30. That means angular distance between each division will be equal to 30 degree. Okay, so that's why we have to now make marks at 30 degrees. So this is first mark, second mark, this is third which is at 90, then fourth one which is at 120, then the fifth one which is at 150, and finally the sixth one at 180. Like this we have made these 6 marks. Now we have to simply connect these points with the center of the circle. So you can see this is center of the circle and this point. So if I join these 2 points, I am going to get 2 divisions. Here one division at 30 degree, here also one division at 30 degree. So like this I have to just go on joining these points with the center of the circle. And remember, these lines which I am drawing, they are all thin lines because they are the part of construction, and remember, for construction line we always draw thin lines. This is the way the circle is divided into 12 equal parts. I hope you understood all these methods of also dividing line into equal number of parts and circle into equal number of parts. Using these methods, we can then go ahead for the next session, which will be on engineering curves. Thank you.